Well, hello, it's Kathy and Ruby Renfield, and I thought what I'd do today is talk you through some changes that I've made with Ruby Renfield, some wins and a big fail and a big oops that I didn't realise when I brought her that has made me have to change a couple of other things. So let's start with the good parts. So first of all, I mentioned that I wanted to replace the weights on the end of the handlebars, and I've done that on both sides. They were really easy to install. It was just an unscrew and screw it back together. So that was really good. I also mentioned in the last video that I was going to replace the mount for the Garmin Zumo, and I have done that. I hope that you can see there. It's a little bit different, and it brings the Garmin just that little bit closer to the handlebars, and I can get it at a slightly better angle, so I'm very happy with that. The next thing that I have brought is, I think I had the top bag before, but I did not have the pannier. I mentioned that I was having trouble with getting the right pannier. These are SW Mototech bags. They're a kind of a canvasy feel to them with a leatherette. You can get them black here and brown here, but I thought the black version was better. So this one is the I think it's 9.8 litre one. There's also a 13 litre one. I installed those yesterday and needed a little bit of help, but they do click on and click off really easily. And what I've put in there is, you know, my wet weather gear. So I'll see if I can show you how they unclip. So if we come over the top, you can see that I had to install this bracket. So I had to take the seat off and lower the back mudguard over here to drop that down, and then install the bracket, but it was quite easy. So it installs and uninstalls with a quick release button here on the side. It's probably going to be hard for me to do with just one hand. Oh, there we go, it's off, and there we have the bag. I have filled it up with quite a few bibs and bobs. The inside of the bag also includes a waterproof liner. So the outside is water resistant, and then we have the inside which has a waterproof bag that rolls down as well. If you want to see more of the bag, let me know. Otherwise, that's the bag. Oh, and you can get a better picture of what the bracket looks like without the bag on it. It kind of isn't very intrusive at all, so I'm very happy with it. Now, on to changing the levers. I purchased these levers. They are a brand called Tech. But what happened was, when I tried to install this one, which is the brake lever on the right hand side, and let's walk around to the bike while we're talking about this. I tried to install this here, and you can see that on the existing one there's plenty of play and the right kind of movement there, but these ones I discovered, which are supposed to be for the Hunter, are a little bit thicker at that mount point, thicker than this one, and so when we tried to install it, it just got stuck. So I've contacted the place where I've brought it from, and they've been very nice and said they will give me a refund, but it's a bit disappointing. I will put up on the screen, if I can, a photo and the measurements that I found after measuring the width of both the existing one and this new one, so you can see the difference. So that's that as well. So I'll get a refund, and I'm not quite sure what I will do about the handlebars, because my other issue is that I've discovered that potentially this clutch lever is bent. And so you can see it sits quite a distance away from the handlebars, particularly compared with the other side. When I measured it, there's maybe a 2.5 centimetre difference. And part of the reason why I wanted to change the levers to these multi-fit ones where you can adjust how far they sit away from the handlebars was because I'm having trouble reaching the clutch lever and pulling it in. And I realise now, after putting a post on Reddit and a couple of other places, that this is potentially bent. Whether it's been dropped, I don't know, and it does have some scuff on the end to sort of indicate that it probably has been dropped. So that's a bit disappointing, and that's why I'm having trouble reaching for it. So I have ordered, apparently, the factory handlebars, which even in the picture from the shop looks different to this. So we will see how that goes. Coming in the post is the bracket and another bag for the other side. So I've obviously just done the left hand side. So that's where I'm at the moment with Ruby Renfield. I think that, the other thing I meant to tell you is that I sent her in to have her third service, and that went well. They did everything. I got them to have a little ride to see whether they could replicate my issue with my clutch, where if I'm in neutral at lights, I try not to be in neutral at lights, but if I'm in neutral at lights and I try to put it into first, it won't go into first. But I wonder whether that has something to do with the clutch lever and my ability to use it now. But they couldn't replicate it, but they did the service. She's riding very nicely, and I'm very happy with her. So that's the update for Ruby Renfield. At some point soon I will record a ride with her, but I'm still getting used to her, and I don't want to distract myself by worrying about videoing while I'm riding just yet, but I promise that will be coming soon. Oh, and also what's coming soon is the replacement mirrors. So I'm hoping that I will have those next week, but I will let you know. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video with either Ruby Renfield or Rosie Vesperina. I have been taking Rosie Vesperina out for little rides. I do feel like she feels like a toy scooter now that I've been riding Ruby Renfield, so that's a little bit funny. But she's still getting a ride to keep her ticking over, and so is Ruby Renfield, of course. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.